Ahoy there, my heart is! Arr! Are we all here? Who's in? Who's in? Show me who's in. Give me a shout if you can hear me fine and dandy. So let's have a look who's in. We've got 40-year-old vegan. Arr! We've all got to go arr today. We've all got to be pirates. Yeah? I want to hear plenty of R's in the chat. Trash Carcass. Hello, my lovely. Oh, the vegan pirates are there already. Ekaterina Marinova. Arr, let's get a big R from you. We're not going ahead till everybody's gone arr. Vegan Mooncats. Hello. On time for a change. Did you get the right galleon, my friend? Peace with Reese, I am pumped. We'll stop flatulating. Is that weird old guy going to be on this one? Arr. I'll be coming to see you. I'll be coming to see you. Molson Muscle, hello there. Let me hear a big R. Come on, let me see some R's. Hello, Gwaine. Oh, I'm loud. I'm always loud. Trash Carcass, come on. How long have you known me? And you're saying I'm loud. Turn your speaker down if I'm loud. Oh, peace with Reese. So today, folks, we have some pirates coming on. Real pirates. And they're in Costa Rica. Pirate fact for you guys. Pirate fact for you. Okay. Sailors and pirates used to suffer from scurvy. And why? Because they didn't get enough vitamin C. Fact. Arr. Yeah, it probably was your speaker, you silly nut. So, yes, I wanted to bring these guys on because I first noticed them on Instagram. And it just caught my attention, the Vegan Pirates. It was just like, wow, what a name. I love it, I love it. And we've got Coco and Pippi. I forgot it already. So we're going to bring them on. You came on for the trivia race. Okay, I'll give you one more piece of trivia. Okay. On the galleons, okay, when anybody committed a crime on the galleons, they used to use the cat o' nine tails. And they used to get, the person who committed the crime, they used to get the friend to whip the backs with the cat o' nine tails. So the guy getting whipped used to turn around to his friend and say, if you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. And that's where that saying comes from. It wasn't a nice thing to say, it was a threat, saying if you cut my back with that cat o' nine tails, when I come to whip you, I'm going to cut yours. Fact. Just full of them. Just full of them. Did I see my interview with them on Wednesday? No, I didn't, Trash. Sorry. I'm just like, you were sort of in opposite land with me with timings. I always catch up with everybody. I'm here for the bants and to troll GVG. I'm going to take away your rights in a minute. Anyway, without further ado, let's bring on the Vegan Pirates. I want to hear some R's. R's. Where's your eye patch?
Both eyes. Sorry.
Where's the hook? Where's your hook? Show me. What kind of pirates are you guys?
I've got one for you.
Oh, now it's up. Put it in your teeth. Hold it in your teeth. That's what pirates do. Arr! Oh my god. Yeah, so it's Coco and Pippi. Pippa. That's it. I thought it was Pippa. Coco and Pippa. Okay, guys.
Pippi. What Pippi does mean. It's not like Pippi.
Yeah, Pippi's like Pippi, isn't it? It's like Pippi. Yeah.
Sorry, rather stick to Pippa.
So it's really nice to have you guys on. I'm just looking at the background behind you. That's a jungle. There's a jungle behind you. Did you realise that? You know, it's like...
Yeah.
It's a banana palm. Look at that. You see the fruits? It's bananas.
Oh my word, you've got 3 bananas growing. Yeah. It's just like, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Wow. Hello, Leon. My heart is. Hello, everybody. Trash. I believe he was on Trash Carcass's stream a little while ago, Coco. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Talk.
She's showing off. Yeah, she's showing off. Oh, I had them first. Look.
Yeah. Sorry, she was faster.
So let's get to it. So Coco and Pippa, you don't look like you're natives of Costa Rica there. Can you tell us a little bit about where you sort of originally came from and about a little bit about your time in your native country?
Yeah, we are originally from Austria, Europe, from Salzburg there.
Landlocked. So you lived in a landlocked country with no sea. And now,
Yeah.
wow. Okay. So you were born in Austria. You grew up in Austria. Tell us a little bit about that because it's
Yeah.
a very dairy meat orientated country as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. And we've been into that, of course, like many other people. And in 2015, yeah, in 2015,
No, 5 years.
yeah, 5 years ago,
16.
16.
It's 2021.
Yeah, but 15 we started. We made a vacation at the
Ah, yeah,
Maldives,
that's true.
and we started kind of accidentally with scuba diving, and we loved it. And we got thrown to the ocean, into the ocean. We learned a lot about all the life in the oceans, and yeah, and the threats to the ocean. We learned about sea shepherd, and that was one point where we started to think about our diet, of course, and our yeah, the way of living. And
Let's
we-
rewind. Sorry to interrupt. Let's rewind a little bit before that as well. I mean, are you two guys married? Are you a couple?
We're a couple.
we're a couple.
Yeah, a couple. So how did you meet in Austria? How did you meet in Austria? Let's go back a little bit further.
I'm his boss. I was his boss.
My
Yeah. Sorry, I was her.
No, I made an internship at his company. I changed like my profession, and I made like I studied like communication sciences in Salzburg, and I have to had like an internship at a company, and so I made the internship at his company, and
You pulled the boss.
yeah,
You pulled. Good move. Always a good move to pull the boss. That is one good way to get a wage rise. One good way to get a wage.
Back then I was the only person there, so
yeah,
it was my own little company. So we had the video production company. So we have a media background then, and yeah, we
that's
still
where-
work a little bit for
That's
them.
where we met. So yeah.
Yeah. So like you're both into like technology and a media background, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's so let's move forward a little bit. So you met there. You got married in Austria.
Yeah, in Austria.
Yeah, you got married in Austria. Were you vegan at that time?
Yes,
time?
because our marriage is not that long. We've long in our relationship since 2007, but we just married before we left to
Going
Costa
to
Rica.
Costa Rica.
Right. Okay.
People don't know about that, even some of our family members. So I hope
You're
they
one
are
of
not.
the first.
Yeah,
actually.
I hope they are not. They are not joining.
Now it's out
Now it's out. We are married.
because we were the only ones at the how do you say in the office,
Yeah.
like at the marriage, like in the how do you say?
Grumpy always gets the truth. Grumpy always gets
Now
the
it's out.
truth.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're married,
You,
but
you
it's
can't
not
hide
for-
nothing from Grumps.
It's not for love
It's
because
just for the money.
no, it's just for like security, you know, like because it's easier, I get, when you're married in Costa Rica to have with all the authorities
The
and
legal
all the
stuff.
legal stuff. So
Yeah.
for us it was like, okay, just let's do it. And
Okay, so why did you go? Why did you take up the vegan lifestyle? What triggered that? Who was first? Who sort of? What was it and why?
I think it was not just like the diving, as Coco said, but for me it was like more for health issues, because like I played volleyball when I was young, and I have like how do you say, arthritis, a little bit in my thumb, and it's like and I went to my doctor, and she said, well, I asked her what can I do, and she said, yeah, you can go vegan. And that was
Wow.
the doctor said it to me. So she was really like, she wasn't vegan, but she said to me, one thing you can do like to be healthier and to improve it is like going vegan.
Wow.
Yeah, and
that is oh man, that is a big up to the Austrian medical profession. Wow.
She's special, but no, that was really like, because I was like at the moment, I was, okay, that because you want to do something, you don't want like needles in there and I don't know stuff. So and then I just bought some vegan cookbooks, and from the next day on, I was vegan.
Wow.
So, yeah,
See, even people are saying the doctor told someone to go vegan. It's so rare. I mean,
yeah,
doctors just like to hand out prescriptions so the big pharma get the money. You know,
yeah.
That's amazing. So you went plant-based. Let's go around the right route. We don't want to upset anybody. So you went plant-based for health reasons, for the arthritis, and it worked.
Yeah.
So
But-
what?
I mean, yeah.
Sorry.
I was just going to say.
I had this one experience on at the vacation on the Maldives. We were going on a fishing trip, so evening cruise, sunset cruise, and they handed out long lines, and we just put it in the ocean, and I had no luck catching a fish, but the guys there helped a lot. And then I pulled a fish out and I handed it over to the guy, and it was kind of shocking how they treated the fish. He put out the hook with his pliers, and then throw the fish in one corner on the bottom of the boat, and they were lying there and suffocating there. And this was one image I didn't get out of my head. I mean, it was a very sustainable way back then, because later then we ate the fish. We had a little barbecue, we ate the fish. So a lot of people often talk about sustainability and stuff. So this fish was just taken out, but I was taking his life, and I could eat other stuff. And this was working in my head, and it took a while until we were both vegan. People was a little bit faster because maybe of the health issue.
No, the point is like with starting going plant-based, I was like doing my research like for recipes. I don't know, and you came across this videos and this stuff, and then you're sitting there and it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck are we doing? What is happening? Why didn't I think about it? Why didn't I know it? And there's so many, and it's I don't like to use the word because it sounds so religious, but it was like an awakening. It's like, what?
Yeah, I agree. And I went plant-based because of health, because I was starting to think about my health. And a lot of people trash it and say, well, it's not, but if you go, like you said, you've just said exactly what I always say, is if you go plant-based for health and you start researching foods, you will see veganism, and then you will get exposed to videos. You watch those videos and you get it all comes into one as soon as you go down that road, Yeah. I'm still reeling over the fact, Pippa, that your doctor told you to go vegan. That's astounding. That's just like, she's one in a million. I'm just, I'm going to fly over to Austria and give your doctor a big kiss, whether that'll
she's really great.
But on the other hand, she was a little bit scared about our diet, and she suggested to eat at least eggs to get the folic acid and stuff. But after the first blood work we did, and she saw the results, and she saw all the numbers working out perfectly, and she was convinced. And after the second year with another blood work, which was even better, she was convinced even more. And I guess she's now plant-based too, at least for herself. For her kids, she cook sometimes
Yeah.
but for herself, she's plant-based, which is good.
Yeah, I've got something from Race Lever. Is saying like no sword, no pirate, no peg leg. How do we know the real pirates? So, Vegan Mooncat said he had a. There you go, there you go. That's how you know, Race Lever. That's how you know.
Everybody can be a pirate, you know.
Anybody can be a pirate.
Really do things and get the job done. So
you went plant-based, Pippa. Coco, Pippa, you followed on. When did you actually both say, right, we're vegan now for ethics? At what point was that?
I guess it's now 5 years, nearly 5 years.
Yes, same as me.
5 years for me is 4.5, I guess. I didn't exactly write the date down. I had a little transition phase where I was.
it was the cheese.
Yeah, it was the cheese and the butter.
The cheese and the butter for him. For me, it was no.
I cannot live without it, and but she wasn't buying it anymore.
I was like, I don't buy anything. I don't buy any of the crap anymore. If you want to eat something like that, you can go and like buy it for yourself and cook it for yourself because I'm done.
Yeah.
Well done. Nice one.
Yeah, so it was more convenient for him, I guess.
Yeah, and she started to cook. She started to cook.
I started to cook because I hated cooking. I hated it totally. And then with the cookbooks and and it tasted so good. So it was crazy.
Yeah.
It's So there were many advantages for Coco. So again, that was the point.
So
sorry.
It's all right, mate. You just jump in. Don't worry.
And we often say this phrase, "Sorry, animals, it took us so long."
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very good expression, I guess, for a lot of people. But it's never too late. I've heard even Sir David Attenborough now is on a vegan diet.
We'll see. Yeah, well, we'll see, mate. We'll see.
I don't know. Yeah,
we'll see. I mean, how old are you, Coco? If you don't mind me asking.
49.
Oh wow! I'm so jealous. You look way younger than me. You look way younger than me. I'm 54 next month.
Yeah, so I'm younger.
Yeah, I know you are younger, but you look way younger than me. You look like a kid.
You're flattering. You're flattering.
Yeah,
you know.
Wait a minute.
That's the cheese. That's the cheese that did that. Cheese does that.
Yeah, that's the fresh air in Costa Rica.
We are late bloomers.
Yeah. Okay, so can we talk about? So you're both vegan now. You started scuba diving. Can you tell us how you got involved with Sea Shepherd and what that involved and what you actually did?
After studying scuba diving, we were very eager to learn about the ocean and how to protect marine life and the oceans. So you stumble across Sea Shepherd in any way, and we went to a meeting back then in Austria, kind of a first information recruiting meeting.
Voluntaries.
For volunteering, and we went there. It was great. The guy who runs the Austrian chapter, Robert is a very great guy, and we hooked up with them, and with our background in video production, we made a little video for them, and it was nice little animation, and we got some awards even for this at some festivals. And after that, we did some additional videos for them, and I have been at the exhibition and talked about veganism there, and tried to convince people to get vegan and to talk about the important work of Sea Shepherd. And we wanted to go on a ship before we come to Costa Rica. We applied for a volunteering spot on a ship, and we even had a crew call with one of the guys in Australia. But then they couldn't come up with a date, we had to withdraw the application because we needed to plan our journey here for Costa Rica. We had to book the flights and stuff. So we never been on a ship, but I guess it would be a great opportunity. And I really admire all the people who are going to work there for free and risk their lives to save the animals.
Yeah, I was just going to say it's very dangerous. A quick thank you to Trash Carcass. She sent me £5 super chat, $5. Thank you so much. Yes, we will do a birthday live stream on our birthdays. Okay, we will do that. Thanks for my little present, by the way. Right. So, you've never actually been on a ship. How do you know that you're not seasick? Because I am.
Yeah, from diving, you know from diving, because you see other people getting seasick, or even when you like use a ferry, you know. So I guess, but you're right. Sleeping on a ship, I don't know if it's like, and when you see like the videos from Sea Shepherd when they're like really,
the big waves and
Yeah.
But you know, I guess we're pirates, so I guess we would be okay. So no, I was never seasick in my life. So.
And I had one of my best sleeps after scuba diving on the boat. So when you are totally exhausted and happy with all the stuff you've seen back in Thailand, it was a very nice boat, slow boat with a big engine, loud, and we were the only guests there, and I slept so good after diving.
I bet you did. I've done scuba diving and I really enjoyed it. I've only done it in a pool. I haven't done it in the ocean ever. But I'd like to follow that up. Definitely. So before we move on to your move to Costa Rica and all that, why did you call yourselves the Vegan Pirates? It's cool. I love it. But I'm just wondering why you did this. Why did you? Is it to draw people in?
Yeah. I think that's the one. And also, I love the Jolly Rogers from Sea Shepherd. I love it.
Yeah.
It's like the skull with the bones.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just cool. Yeah. And I guess it was like, it's like, okay, pirates. Everybody loves pirates.
Yeah, everybody loves pirates. Greybeard. So, I'm Captain Greybeard. Yeah. I want to see some. I want to hear some more R's in the chat, please. I want some R's coming up. Oh, get them up. R's. So I'm just going to show people your Instagram and your Facebook pages so they can jump on, and I'll link it. So we're just going to share the screen 1 second. Share a screen. So this, guys, is the Vegan Pirates on Instagram. Please click and give them a follow. I'll put the link in the chat right now. 1 second. They put some amazing posts on there. It's just like, wow. There's some great stuff, and the wildlife that they come across. And it tells that this made me so jealous. This one. I'm just like, I got myself a drink and I just lied there and I pretended it was me and I was like this with it. I was like that. I'm like, I'm in Costa Rica.
That's a good way to prove if you're seasick. Or if
Oh, brilliant. And then we've also got your Facebook, so let's share that. Facebook, so you can jump on Facebook and get the Vegan Pirates on Facebook. I'll share the link right there and put it in the chat. Aruni, there we go. And take a look at that, guys. Really interesting stuff that they're putting out there. Can I ask you, you're a media production company, why have you not got a YouTube?
That's the reason why. I hate YouTube normally. Like back in the days when we were like making videos and like uploading it, and YouTube was always a pain in the ass, always.
Yeah.
Like with the legal stuff, even everything was okay and everything was backed up legally. They were always like, why? And I was so for me YouTube is like I don't know, and it's like, so maybe I don't know the real YouTube, you know, or the I don't know, the like the community of YouTube. I don't.
The the YouTube vegan
Yeah,
community is great.
what I was
Um,
seeing now, which is like really nice, you know. So I think it's yeah, maybe we have another look at it.
Yeah, I
because
think
I'm like,
it has to do with our background in media production, because we did a lot of work for clients. We did a lot of video, of course, also for YouTube. I'm in that business for 25 years, or I was in that business, and we came here to do something different, but we still, of course, do now and then some video stuff with the documentary we will later talk about, and sometimes very not very often some videos for us, but we always love to stay behind the camera. We are not the guys in front of the camera, so even something like this today is quite new for us, and it's okay, but it doesn't feel that comfy, you know.
I'm
okay,
using, I think YouTube is like a, I think it's a great way for I don't know, for normal people to get like seen.
I mean, for,
you know?
for all the
It's like-
guys, for the
it's like
activism,
social media.
like Earthling Ed and all the others, it's a great tool for them to get the audience. And a lot of young people are on YouTube, not only the old guys like we, but they don't watch television anymore. They are on YouTube. Or
I mean I mean that's what I mean. It's like it's you've hit the nail on the head there. I mean, young people will be so interested. Non-vegans would be so interested in your lifestyle, and you could draw them in with YouTube as well, even just short videos. I mean, I know what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. You've been in the business for so long, and it's like I want to get away from that. But yeah, maybe it is something to think about. But I'm not judging you. I mean, I think what you do anyway is cool. You've got a great audience on Instagram. You can put videos on there. You've got IGTV, so it's no biggie, you know. I sometimes upload my videos from YouTube onto IGTV. So yeah. Guys, any questions? Just save them till a bit later, please. Okay, sorry about that, Pippa.
Yeah. No, because the vegan mooncake, it was all like legal, you know, it all was copyrighted, but that's like the reason. That's like what I said. Even everything was like legal, but they still were like, oh, that sounds like this and this. Please make this. I don't know. So, but I get it. You use it different than we were using it. So you use it like a totally different platform.
Yeah, I mean, Vegan Mooncat, he just steals other people's my ideas. Peace and Race, he steals ideas, he uses other people's ideas and puts them up before. How many of his videos I thought of and talked to him about, and then he's put them up before me? It's just, honestly, it's not nice. Don't associate with Vegan Mooncat. Race Lever, I'm not timist. I want to tell the story and then we will answer questions. Stop getting giddy. Have you been eating red Smarties again? Stop it. For God's sake. So okay. Guys.
So we're going on YouTube for you.
Yeah, we will
join the vegan community.
Yeah.
Just show us that beautiful scenery. Show us the seas. This is what we've been locked into this lockdown in the UK, as you know, you all are. But it's like we haven't got our taste of the ocean anymore. We've not been able to go abroad. We still can't go abroad right now. We can, but it'll cost us an absolute fortune. So it's nice to see, even looking at that background behind you, it's so nice to see. It takes me out of this like shite, you know. Yeah. So anyway, you're in Austria. You've spoke to Sea Shepherd. You've done scuba diving. What happens next? What makes you? Did you have a house in Austria, or were you living with parents or family? How did that work?
Yeah,
what happened?
We rented the house in the surrounding of the city, and
it was like we lived there and we worked there, which was really nice because I like that. So you don't have to go out too much.
Yeah.
We were surrounded by a little forest, so it was nice. Living was nice, but the work.
Yeah, the work, and it was also kind kind of the weather in the winter. We are not the winter people. I mean, I was, when I was younger, I went skiing and stuff, but after this first vacation in the sun on the beach, the Maldives, we did a second underwater. We did the year after, we did a second one to the Seychelles. And after that, I guess it was like, no, even before, we were thinking, why not to move somewhere, a warmer climate, where the ocean is close, and start over. We are not that old to start over, and we don't want to wait until we are in our pension and stopped working. Yeah. So this was, I guess, after this first vacation in the tropical climate. I mean, we've been a lot of on trips before, mostly to USA and Canada. We really liked it there, in the nature, Grand Canyon and all this stuff. We did kayak trips in Canada, but I was always a little bit scared about the sun, because my skin type is a little bit sensitive. So I thought, I thought it's not the right fit for me, the right climate for me. But after these 3 weeks at the Maldives, I felt okay, and I really liked it. And the idea started to grow, and after that we were actually looking for locations, and the first location was Seychelles. We wanted to check out, and it was a little bit too island, too much, islandy, too closed. And the second thing, when you Google where can you immigrate, where can you live as an expat, Costa Rica always pops up. So
why is that? So what is it? I mean, let me ask about Costa Rica. I mean, it's surrounded by what used to be very dangerous countries, Venezuela.
It's more. I mean, the direct neighbors are Nicaragua in the north and Panama in the south. Nicaragua has some history, Panama has some history, but Costa Rica always was neutral. For over 40 years, they don't have army. So
I think that the decisive point, if you say that like this, was that they abolished the army.
Yeah.
So you have the money, and you can use it like for more important things like education,
social system,
and sustainability, and stuff like that. So, and I guess they had like a contract, some kind of, with the USA, because without an army, you need like partners, I guess. But I think that was the point, that you can like focus in another direction and not be just like, I don't know, all the military and we have to defend our country. I don't know. So I think this was like the turning point for Costa Rica, and also like the fiscal system a little bit, which is getting different now. But I guess for like rich people here, it was always like easier with the taxes. I don't know. This is changing now, also for the ticos. But I think that was like, that's why Costa Rica has such a good reputation in the world.
I mean, compared to other Latin American countries, it's very safe. It's very stable. It's got a good health system, good roads, good social system. Education is on a high level. So they even have some blue zones. Some of these famous blue zones here. One. So where people get very old because of their healthy living. That's a lot of factors, I guess, why Costa Rica is so attractive for many people.
So can I ask? I mean, how much? I don't mean an exact amount, but how much money did you go over there with? What sort of? Are you still living on that money? How are you surviving at the moment? Are you living on the savings? Will you earn money? How is it going to work? I'm interested in that.
When you live here, you are not allowed to work as an as long
As
as
a
you,
foreigner.
as a foreigner, you are not allowed to work.
Yeah.
But you can run a business, and our idea is to do something in this direction. We still work for the company part time
In Austria,
before for the company.
so
we
you know,
had
Right.
before.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
working,
Yeah.
it's easy.
So
So
and we had of course some money. I sold a flat I had in Austria in the house of my parents. So with this money we bought our land here, and by end of the year we can finally, hopefully we can finally sell the last share of the company, and then I get another another sum. So fingers crossed. But it's all on
I think
track.
Leon has a question. Is it easy for a homeless person to make a new beginning in Costa Rica? Nope.
Nope.
I don't think so. But I think it's pretty much all in the world.
Leon is actually homeless in
Okay.
Amsterdam. So
I mean,
So
the good thing is here,
it's always
it's
warm.
always warm. So you
That
can
would be like an advantage.
you can very easy have just a little wooden roof over the head, and you have a roof. But there are other countries in Latin America. They are much more cheaper than Costa Rica. The prices are going up. Some people are already talking about, oh, it's too expensive, and the spirit isn't here anymore, and they go to Panama, or even further down, further south to Colombia. But
right.
all this stuff we mentioned before, the
Yeah.
social security and the health system and all this stuff, of course it costs money, and that's why the living costs are not that low here.
So how do people accept Westerners into the? What are locals like? Are they welcoming? Are they are they a bit sort of suspicious?
No, the ticos and ticas, like they're called, they are very friendly. They are very open to
They help
to
you in any
foreigners.
way.
They help you.
So I don't know if it's no. I think it's like, I guess if you have too much tourism, it depends wherever you are in the world. You know,
it's
we
bad,
are from Austria, Salzburg, and Salzburg is like such a touristy city. It's like, bah. So I think when you have too much tourism, you don't like the people that are coming. Most of the
Yeah, but
you
then
depend on them. It's always
you've
like a
got
balance. You depend on them, but you don't really want so many of them around. So I guess here it's the same. So where we are living now, it's more in the south, and it's more like rural. So the people are definitely friendly, and they want to help you, and yeah. So
and we engage with them. We want to work with locals. We already do work with locals, and it's not that we just build our house and have a fence around, and then don't want to have any contact. So of course there are problems, because the prices for the properties are going up, and a lot of ticos sell their land to foreigners, and then they don't have their land anymore. They cannot farm and stuff, and they go into the big city, into the capital, San Jose, and they are they have problems there to live and to survive there. San Jose it's huge. It's the central area there is about 3.5 million people, and in whole Costa Rica are about 5.5 million. So this big area is really it's growing, and the rural parts in some way the ticos leave these areas, which is bad and which shouldn't happening.
Vegan Pyrex, explain what ticos and ticas are.
We don't know.
That's the
That's the locals,
like the locals.
The Costa Ricans.
They call themselves like
yeah.
ticos and ticas. Ticas is like the female version.
Yeah.
Ticos and
So
ticas. So it's
No
not,
clue.
it's good to, you can use it. It's not an insult or so.
We are definitely planning to stay forever. Yeah.
But you never know. So
At least another 80 years, because we're vegan, guys. We're vegan. We're
Yeah.
all going to live till we're 150.
Yeah.
Um, So I want to know now. So you participate in conservation. What are you actually? So where's all your energies going? Is it about your Instagram? Is it about actually conservation? I see a lot of posts about animals, about the monkeys, about the wildlife over there. So tell everybody a little bit about what you're doing over there now. What's your plan? How you're going to work it all?
I mean, our main project is veganism. So we want to spread the word. We want to convince people that the vegan diet is necessary for the world, for the environment, for the animals. So that's the main project, and we have different ways to go there. We want to have vegan dog food, which is not possible to get here in any way. We recently ordered some suppliants from Europe, and they didn't go through the customs. So that's
Wow.
difficult, but we want to produce it here in some way, and even maybe distribute it. That's one thing. The other thing is that we've bought last year about 20 hectares of land, and we want to keep a lot of this land for rewilding, reforestation, and on the part of this land we want to establish, or we just began with that. We want to establish a permaculture. So we planted more than 200 fruit trees in the last weeks, and we will have their vegetables and herbs and all the stuff, so we can be self-reliable with all this food. And we also have already rewilded an anteater on our land, and we are planning to rewild more animals there.
So there's a sanctuary like nearby, Alturas, and they have they you can call them when you see an animal, like a herd animal, and they come and pick it up, and then they try to rehabilitate it, and like rewild the animals. And they always need like places where you can rewild them again. And in this case, this was the anteater, which is lovely, and we made a little video about it. I don't know if it's
on the homepage,
on our homepage, or on Vimeo. Yeah. If I can say that on YouTube, Vimeo. And so that was nice to work with them, and that's one thing we want to do. And also people are especially now, because they don't have so much money, they're hunting more animals now again.
Huh? Is that the monkey in the background? Where? It's just me.
There were howler monkeys there in this tree behind us.
Yeah, but not today.
Not today. But you have the howler monkeys close by. Howler monkeys and capuchin monkeys. These are the two most common ones. So, yeah. Well.
So Leon says, what do you eat over the course of a day or a week? Just an idea.
Vegan ice cream.
I mean, normally we start with oats in the morning, oats and fruits. And even the dogs get oats too. And it's a big bowl, and with some bread and peanut butter and stuff. So we don't eat in the midday, and we have, I don't know, in the evening, curry or pasta.
You can get around pretty easy in Costa Rica being vegan. Mostly I think they have the most meat they eat is chicken, beef, I don't know.
Yeah, but
fish, of course.
One traditional dish is rice and beans.
Yeah, but mostly with with an egg or like with
Yeah.
with
Yeah, I mean, how are the locals taking veganism? What is veganism like in Costa Rica in general? What's your sort of take on it, guests?
It's growing. It's the same like everywhere in the world. I guess it's growing. There are some companies already here who are selling vegan stuff. You get it in the supermarket even. There are a lot of experts, especially who are into
I think that's
this.
the reason.
A lot of people
Because
are
of the
into
experts.
yoga and or into wildlife conservation and trying to live more sustainable. So veganism is a topic, and even the young ticos and ticas are into that. We have some friends. They just learned about veganism from us, and it took them, I don't know, not too long.
But there are not really many people here. The funny
But
thing
it's
is,
growing.
we have more vegan friends here than in Austria.
Yeah,
In Austria, I think we knew like
not too many. Yeah.
2 or 3
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
I don't know.
A little bit more.
A little bit more because we were going to the vegan restaurants.
Yeah.
But here it's like funny. My Spanish teacher, she's like I guess she's 23, and because she had like a tico culture course, she said like cooking with you too, and I was saying to her, so I'm vegan, so we have to do something vegan. Oh, vegan, and she was into it, and the next time she was like, so she and her boyfriend, they're vegan now too, and it was so nice because we have another couple here that are, we have actually 3-4 couples here that are
they're
vegan.
yeah.
So it was so nice because you have a small vegan community here, which is great.
Which is what you want, which is what you're fighting for. Yeah.
So,
Guys, if you've got anything to ask, just fire the questions up. So we'll chat more about that, but what I want to do is talk about your big documentary that's coming out very soon. So I'm going to show the trailer that you've done. I need to rewind that actually. Pause it. So I'm going to play the trailer, guys. This is a documentary that was it produced and filmed by you guys as well?
Yeah.
like a part of it.
Yeah.
So not the rescue, we weren't at the rescue, but like kind of parts of the interviews.
I mean,
It's like a, yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. I've got to stop that. I've got to do it again because I keep forgetting to hit. You've got to hit share audio when you do this. So if you don't hit share audio, the audio doesn't come through. So there we go. So let's try again. So this is the teaser, guys, for the documentary. So let's just play that.
It was a mess, all the situation, because we didn't know. We're not well rescued.
Whoa, that's piqued your curiosity, hasn't it, people? Yes. So don't give too much away, but how long did it take you to make this, and why did you make it? Was it something that just happened, or is it something that you obviously I've got an idea of what it's about, so you couldn't really plan it, but tell us a little bit about that and what happened there. Without giving too much away, Coco. I know you like to talk. Hit him, Pippa. If he goes too far, just.
It started, with kind of an. We met Julian. Julian is a dive instructor here in Costa Rica. He's a local. He's a Tico, and he works as dive instructor and environmental guide. And we did a dive trip with him, and he was telling us about this incident that they had in 2019, where two humpback whales were entangled in fishing lines. And he said, they filmed a little bit back then with their smartphones, and they have a little bit material, and they want to do a documentary. And we told him about our background with the media production and our work for Sea Shepherd. And it started to grow. And we worked out a concept together. And we were shooting it for 6 days close here in this area in Drake Bay and in Canio Island, which is a small island offshore the coast. And after that we had a lot of material. We had interviews, and we had this footage of the rescue. And then especially was a hard time for people sorting all this material out and put it into this 25 minutes documentary.
Wow,
it's a
nice.
collaboration with Inoceana. Inoceana is a Spanish organization. Spanish, and then they have one branch in Thailand, one in the US right now, one in Costa Rica, and it was founded in Spain by
it's a small organization.
It's founded by a single guy, and it's growing, which is good. And they do a lot of coral restoration and water analysis, researching, and they were at this time they were doing researches at this island in Canio Island, Carlos and Laura, and Julian is a friend of Laura. So they three together were on the ship when they got this call that there is a entangled whale or two entangled whales out there in the ocean, and they headed.
Spoiler.
No, okay. So they tried to get.
No spoiler.
They tried to get to the whales and to free them.
It's like a rescue mission for entangled whales. So it's like, and we have a whale season here. Actually, pretty much. It's like 2 whale seasons, but the bigger one is like, it's like from June to December, like when the humpback whales are coming for mating, and you can see like the mothers with their calves and the male ones like protecting them, and it's so nice. It's really nice. Wow. And I think it's pretty often that they get entangled, with all the.
I mean, Trash has sent me some more money because she's got way too much money over there in the US. Thank you, Trash. It's appreciated. Tell us how many whales a sea like this happens to that never get saved. Have you got an estimation on that?
I think it was like 300,000 whales, dolphins, and was it turtles per year?
Guess,
but that's just these species. But you have you have like all the other ones.
Sharks,
rays, rays. It's
seabirds. A lot of seabirds.
It's like it's crazy. It's like we all saw Seaspiracy, I guess. So it's so sad. It's really sad.
It is. I mean, that's a real eye-opener, Seaspiracy, and of course you've got idiots on. This is the bit of YouTube I don't like, Pippa, is the debunkers, the clever asses who try and debunk everything. And it's like, first reason, why are you trying to debunk it? Why does it bother you so much that you've got to do a whole episode on debunking? It's just, it annoys me so much. Just let people believe what they want to believe. If they don't believe it, why have you got to physically go and try and debunk something? It's just...
And they just like focus on the small things, because they know in the whole, it's like wrong what we are doing, but they're so focused on the numbers. Then, oh no, it's not 45%, it's just 43%.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's just like so ridiculous.
Gawain says, how much is a hectare of land in Costa Rica? I think he's thinking of flitting now.
That depends very much on where you are buying. In our case, it was about $10,000 for 1 hectare. But if you have a good spot with ocean view in one of these developments, then it can be 10 times more.
How many single vegan women are out there in Costa Rica?
I don't know.
I don't know. No one. Sorry.
I know one. Karina, maybe.
Ah, Karina, she's nice.
Yeah, she's nice.
She's nice.
She works in
She's young.
conservation.
She works in Louisiana.
We can hook you up.
So raise liver. But how old are you, raise liver?
How old are you, Race? We need to know your age. Let's have a look. It's your early birthday present. Don't expect anything for another year. I won't. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Right. Before we go into questions and comments, people, I want to ask you as well, Coco and Pippa, can people visit you? If I wanted to jump on a plane and come and visit, would I be welcome, or are you shying away from that a little bit? I mean, I know you don't like tourism and stuff like that, but if the audience here maybe wanted to come and visit and help out and spend a bit of time with you guys, would you welcome us, or would you prefer to just keep yourselves to yourselves? And it's no big deal if you say you want to keep yourself to yourself. It's your choice, you know.
I think for the vegan community, we are totally open. I mean, we don't have
that's the only requirement. You have to be vegan.
Yeah. We don't have any accommodation
at the moment.
At the moment, we are planning maybe to build a little cabin for later, 1 or 2 little cabins to give people the opportunity, family members and stuff, vegan community members. But we are just in the process to build our house. So we are right now only in a rental house, and by end of the year, hopefully, our house will be finished, and then we can see how much money we have left, and we think about having a cabin.
Because I think that would be such an opportunity for people to just see animals in the natural environment, to see the sea life, and I mean, for one, I'll be straight over there. I don't even need a cabin. I'll just sleep on the jungle floor. I'm not bothered. But yeah, it would be such.
I would be careful. There are a lot of critters. There are snakes, deadly ones. There are scorpions. It's Costa Rica. Costa Rica is holding about 5% of the world's biodiversity.
Ooh.
It's
Maybe
a
not
very
then.
tiny country. It's
really nice. There shouldn't be a reason that you don't.
I'll sleep in your hammock then. I'll sleep
in the hammock with the mosquito net. It's perfectly fine.
Boom! We've sorted it. Hang on one second.
Even if we have no accommodation to offer, but we can hook you up with some places in the area. And we can hook people up with some tips where to go, where to find vegan food.
Oh my word!
Yeah, just hit us with an email or a message on Instagram.
Oh my word! I've got to share this screen. You're not going to believe this. Look at the prices. It's only 237 quid return.
Wow.
Less than £300 return to get to. I could be on the flight in a few hours. Let's do an experiment. Let's see, right? If I can book a flight, get on a flight, you stay on the stream, keep everybody entertained, and see if I can get there.
And it's like
that would be epic. I'd just come through those trees behind you.
Yeah, that would be fun. Imagine.
Can you are you on a laptop at the moment?
No.
Is this a laptop that you're using at the moment to speak to us?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Can you turn it and let us see what's around? Will we lose?
We can have
just unplug it. So down there, I don't know how you can see the ocean.
Oh my word! Look at that, folks.
Back there it's not really. Maybe you can spot it. There's this little island. It's called Canyo Island.
Let's see if I can put you on a big screen. 1 second.
It's
under
the.
Yeah, you can see it.
Yeah, under the branch. There's this tree.
Isla del Caño.
Isla del Caño.
Yes, I can see it. I can see it on the right of the screen. Wow.
And it's a nature reserve. It's a
it's kind of protected marine reserve.
Kind of a national park. It's nice to dive there.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
And down there is a very nice jungle area, a little creek where we go with the dogs every morning.
Wow. And you've got internet. You've got better internet than most of my guests who are in the UK. It's just amazing. Wow, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, we have a lot of wildlife around. We had visits from capuchin monkeys, from howler monkeys. We saw a sloth down there.
Like we have
Coatis.
these really big bugs, like the elephant beetle.
Yeah.
It's called, like, with the horns. No snakes
No snakes.
at the house, at this house,
But scorpions.
but scorpions. We had like small ones, like bigger ones. What else? So
A lot of butterflies.
like the morphos, like the blue
Amazing, yeah.
ones. What else? What else? What else? Like toucans,
Yeah, a lot of birds.
Toucan. Oh wow, them are amazing toucans.
the red macaws,
Many hummingbirds.
like iguanas, many iguanas,
Yeah,
like
iguanas.
really big one, beautiful ones. And yeah, so birds, like you, I don't know.
I can hear the birds. I can hear the birds right now. Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, I think it's a paradise for bird watcher.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
we are
Yeah.
not bird watchers, so
Twitchers, they call them in the UK. We call them twitchers.
twitchers.
Twitches.
Okay.
Twitchers. Twitchers. So, guys, any questions? Anything you want to ask the guys? Just bang them in the comments now. Molson Muscle is like you're just rubbing it in now. Leon says, "Is it just me that I want to cuddle all the animals, even though some can poison me?"
No, especially the no, I wouldn't like snake maybe, but the monkeys are so cute. The
Yeah, but
monkeys.
they are wildlife, so
But
no,
they also
no
like
touching.
they are throwing their pee and their like poop on
Yeah.
you. So if you
To scare you away.
to like
Really?
yeah.
I do that with my neighbours at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. This is nice not seeing. Oh, hang on a minute. I forgot to put myself back. No, I'm here. La, 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 la. Arr, we got some more R's.
So, what I wanted to ask, why are you grumpy?
Right, I'm grumpy because my granddaughter comes here regularly. None of my family are vegan. I'm the only vegan in the family. I've got 3 other people, 2 sons, adult sons, my wife. I've got my stepdaughter. She's got a little girl. When she comes up, I'm always saying that's dead pig. That's dead this that. And she says, "Grandma, is Granddad a vegan?" And she says, "Yeah." And she says, "Is that why he's always grumpy?" And she says, "Yeah." So I thought, grumpy vegan granddad, it's just like...
It's good, yeah.
Traskaka says, "Hi everyone, please check out my interview with them from Wednesday. Sorry to put my channel, not a problem. We all work together in the vegan community. Please do not worry about promoting yourself on my channel. It is not a big deal. Anybody can promote what they're doing. In fact, tomorrow, guys, I'm on Vegan Mooncat's channel, giving him a bit of a boost with his shit content. So, yeah, he wants someone with a bit of substance to them. Come on, guys, you must have loads of questions. What's this? I don't understand the language, but you guys. Hi, Liab Grooves aus Salzburg.
Greetings from Salzburg.
Greetings.
Ah, okay. Hello there, Christian Danza. How do you say? What do I say? Guten Tag. What do I say?
Yeah.
Servus.
Servus.
Servus. Hallo,
Servus.
Servus.
And you're on my channel tomorrow, mate. Right, Reese, guys, and you guys will be amazed at this. Make sure you subscribe to Reese, Coco, and because he's done a video and it's going to amaze you. And it's such a positive thing. You'll think at first, because this is what Reese does, you'll think, what the hell, where is this going? Right? But the reveal is amazing. Your heads will pop. It's amazing. I can't wait for people to see this. So yeah, make sure you you look at that. Let's have a look. Mooncat. That's why I got Paul from Hench Herbivore on. Oh, fuck off, Mooncat. Go away. Any more questions, folks? Before we start wrapping this up, just keep them coming. Just give us your comments, anything to ask them. So yeah, I really do want to come over there and take a look. It's just amazing. I mean, I think a lot of these Central American countries, and especially Brazil, are now up and coming economies. So they are being looked at by, you know, big business, and it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. Which of you is a better dancer? Pippa.
I don't dance.
I don't dance.
It's easy because he doesn't.
You know, with my wooden leg, it's difficult.
Yeah, because you're out of rhythm.
What's your favourite pirate-related song? Have you got one?
I mean,
play quite a few on my streams, so on my
The
previews.
theme from Pirates of the Caribbean is quite nice.
Yeah. You don't like the Sex Pistols one, Friggin' in the Riggin', that I played on one of the previews?
I like the Sex Pistols, so I have to check it out.
Yeah, I keep forgetting you. Even though you look so young, you are my era. How do you become a
playlist, like a vegan song playlist, maybe maybe make like some Spotify.
How do you become a vegan pirate? You've just got to follow you on Instagram, correct?
Yeah.
Not sure. Maybe you have to be born a vegan pirate.
Really?
Yeah.
We weren't born vegan pirates.
Okay.
You just
we have to
be
think
vegan.
about this.
You just have to be vegan, and
Yeah.
you have to have a sword,
You have
and you have to be able to do this. Arrgh.
Let's talk about the sword. It's not the sword.
not
It's
a
a machete.
Yeah. So
It's
that's
a
like
machete. It's a very difficult. It's a very special tool and important tool for all the gardening stuff in Costa Rica. If there is a tree falling down on the way across to the jungle, you just chop it down with the machete.
and I think every tico has a machete.
It's like in Texas where everyone is carrying the gun. Here is is carrying the machete.
Yeah,
like
but
here.
for other reasons. So that's like the difference.
At least it's for nice reasons, you know. At least it's for nice reasons.
Yeah.
Do you drink rum?
Nope.
No
Do
alcohol.
you drink? No, you don't drink alcohol at all.
Straight edge vegan.
Yes. Which of you can do better Johnny Depp Captain Jack impersonation?
Let's do this. You please do it. It's for the vegan grumpy granddad.
You just got to go like that, haven't you?
I'm sorry, we are very bad with that.
My family, old school punk. Yeah, old school punk, of course. Would you download a car?
What?
What? Reese, what are
Does
you
it mean
talking about?
Bring a car here.
I think he's been drinking too much sherry with the Queen of Thailand or whatever he does out there.
Too much rum.
Too much rum.
So Austrians are like Germans with a sense of humour. What are you trying to say? I used to own a wooden katana. Does that count? Of course. Of course.
Katana.
What is
It's
it?
like a Japanese sword, isn't it?
Okay.
Wow.
Like in Kill Bill.
Yeah, Kill Bill. Yeah.
Hanzo.
Hattorianzo.
Great new punk band at the moment called The Idols. Oh,
Yeah, I know
look.
them. They're cool.
Yeah, Reese been in the room himself. Yeah. Anti-piracy ads ask you whether you would download a car. I still don't get it. Do you get what he's talking about? Anti-piracy ads ask you whether you would download a car. I've no idea what he's talking about. Race, just go back in your cupboard, right, and just stay there for a little while. Love them. Yeah. Well, listen, guys. I've really enjoyed talking to you. It's what's happened now is it's made me more itchy. I've got itchy feet. I don't know whether you know that saying.
Yeah.
It means I want to move.
Yeah.
And I'm in the situation. I've got this mortgage here. I've got this house. I've got loads of equity. I could just sell it, and I would love to come over and do what you think about that. Grumpy thinks I'm controllable. He's adorable. So what's your view on the future of veganism? What is your sort of tact when you're talking to people about veganism? Are you straight up and forward? Are you health, maybe, if it's older people? How do you tackle your vegan outreach? How do you talk to people when you're trying to get people to?
I start first, I guess, because I'm like I can be like too aggressive, I guess, chachi.
Can you be too aggressive when
Yeah,
you're defending defenseless animals?
No, I would be like towards other people who like eating meat. For me, it's always like I'm always like I'm more like the, I don't know. I'm not good with arguments, with points, but like with the I can't remember the things so good, the numbers and like telling them, okay, this is why, this is
facts,
that. When someone asks, or when someone says, okay, your soy is like from making tofu, I'm like, no. And then because it's not the first time it's always like such this like really ridiculous reasons, and I just want to like, I don't know, punch them in the face and like, what the fuck are you talking about? And
I admire people like Joey
Ed,
Carbstrong or Earthling Ed.
He's like,
they can
so patient and calm, and he has all the numbers, and he's like really good, and he understands people. And even though I know I wasn't vegan before, and I was like the same, maybe, but I wasn't attacking people for being vegan. So that's,
do you know a really good way, Pippa, to learn? And it's the way I learned facts and figures, is argue with people on Facebook, because when you type it out, these facts and figures, you've got access to them. It sticks in, And I use just quite a few things to just like bring people in. Like, you've only got to know that there's 75 to 80 billion animals killed a year. You've only got to know that we grow enough crops to feed 80 billion, but there's only 7 billion humans on the planet. 6 million humans are starving on the planet. Why are we feeding animals when we could feed humans? Things like that, they tend to stick in, 66 billion chickens a year. That's the majority of animals that get killed. And then Seaspiracy, I just watched it a few times and picked up some pointers. Do you support slavery? Well, if you buy prawns and shrimps, you're supporting slavery, because the Thai boats cannot make a profit unless they've got slave labor on board. So things like that. And it's just a few points, and you don't have to know every single point.
Coco is much better, and he's more patient. So mostly he's doing all the
Facebook
discussions,
stuff,
and all the other stuff. I admire him for that, and I admire all the activists who are going out and doing stuff. For me, maybe I'm like more in the background, more like editing a documentary about stuff. So this is more maybe like
that's perfect, Pippa. I mean, there's no reason to be out there talking to people, and if it's not comfortable. What you're doing is contributing. It doesn't matter. If you're doing things in the background, that's fine. Even if you're just cooking meals for Coco to keep him strong so he can go out there and argue with people. That is all part of being active. I haven't got a problem with that whatsoever. When's the documentary coming out? When are we going to be able to see it?
We are just participating in some more festivals all over the world. We already had 6 or 7 invitations to ocean and nature, and a lot of wildlife festivals out there. And I hope by end of the year we can go online.
So are you hoping to get it commissioned to maybe a Netflix or Amazon Prime first before you go online?
We hope, but normally with this length of the documentary, it's only 25 minutes. You have no chance to get into the big accounts. But there are some smaller ones like Water Bear. They have shorter documentaries as well, and we try to get maybe into one of these platforms. And there's another thing, if you check out the Entangled in Costa Rica webpage, that we are, or Inuziana is having a crowdfunding campaign to get some funds to establish a professional whale rescue squad. But,
I forgot to show that. Right, guys, I forgot to mention this. There is a web page with all the information on there. Let me go back to the beginning of it, about us. I'll put it in the chat. There we go. That's the web page, so there is links in there and a lot of information for you guys to ahoy mateys. I just love it. I just love the whole pirate thing. It excites me. It gives me a reason to live. Let's have a look. Pippa, you're much like me, passionate, direct, feisty. Coco is like my partner, calm, factual, informative. We need all kinds of vegans for all kind of people.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Leon.
Yeah.
I've seen something from Vegan Pixie Warrior. What? Oh, there's one. Tofu or tempeh?
Oh,
It's easier to get tofu here, so it's mostly tofu, but
we
I love tempeh.
Yeah.
It's like really...
tempeh is
wow.
really. There's
good.
a little shop close by. They have a vegan tempeh pizza. It's without cheese. It's just some vegetables and tempeh.
Nice. Yeah.
So yummy.
Brown
Do you
rice.
prefer brown rice? Yeah, nutty. You don't need to know the numbers. You just need to bring it back to the animals having a right to life. Correct? Yeah. Always. There's never too aggressive, just heavily compassionate.
Yeah,
It's true, but you got to think about it from the other person's point of view. I think Vegan Pixie Warrior said her husband's an activist enabler, so similar to you, Pippa, to Coco. Her husband sort of looks after her and keeps her strong for her outreach and everything. I don't like tempeh, it's a texture thing. Well, I don't like tempeh because it's a skull fracture thing for me, so I hate. Let's have a look. What's this? Since Grumpy mentioned it, come and see GVG, me, Reese, Hench Herbivore, UK Vegan Family, and Michelle Lowe tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. That'll be around about now for you guys tomorrow if you want to join that stream and watch it.
Yeah, nice.
For a discussion about human health and veganism. Yeah, don't miss that, folks, because I'm on it. You know? Arr, yes. Arr. Arr. Right, I think we're done here. I think everyone's had their fill of the pirates today, unless there's any last questions. But again, my friend, oh, hang on a minute, what's this? How come I wasn't invited? Oh God, she's kicking off again. She's kicking off. Listen, thanks for coming on, guys. It's been really, really nice to talk to you. I'm so glad that you're not real pirates and everything. And like, I'll be scared that you rob my pieces of 8 and everything. I wouldn't want that. Keep doing the good work. Thank you to thank you. Thank you for everybody who's joined us. It was so nice to have you all on. Thank you for the super chats, Trash, for my birthday. I'm gonna spend it on hookers and cocaine. So yeah, listen, thank you so much, guys. We'll end the broadcast here. Please join us tomorrow. I wasn't invited, must have lost in the spam mail. God, they're all trying to get in on this thing tomorrow. But thank you for joining us. Peace,
Thanks,
everybody.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.